My name is M.S. Basargaon, Assistant Professor, Department of Human Design Sciences, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. In this video, we are going to discuss beta function, and already we have seen what is beta function, definition of beta function, and how to write the value of the definite integral by using beta function and properties of beta function. Learning outcome: at the end of this session, students will be able to evaluate definite integral by beta function. Example number 1, evaluate integration from 0 to 2 y raised to 4 into bracket 8 minus y cube bracket raised to the power minus 1 by 3 dy. Now here, to express the above definite integral in terms of beta function, here suitable substitution is y cube equal to 8t. That is, y equal to, we can write 8t raised to 1 by 3, and therefore y equal to what we get, 2 into t raised to 1 by 3. Therefore dy equal to 2 into 1 by 3 t raised to minus 2 by 3, which is equal to 2 by 3 into t raised to minus 2 by 3 dt. Now using these above substitutions in the given integral, we get, first we will change the limits. When y equal to 0, we get t equal to 0. When y equal to 2, we get t equal to 1. Substituting these values in the given example, we get integration from 0 to 2 y raised to 4 into bracket 8 minus y cube raised to the power minus 1 by 3 dy equal to, we get integration from 0 to 1 2t raised to 1 by 3 raised to the power 4 into bracket 8 minus 8t raised to the power minus 1 by 3 into 2 by 3 into t raised to minus 2 by 3 dt, and which is equal to, we can take here 2 common, 2 raised to 4 into 2, that is 2 raised to 5, 8 raised to 1 by 3 divided by 3 into integration from 0 to 1 t raised to 2 by 3 into bracket 1 minus t raised to minus 1 by 3 dt, and which is equal to, we can write 16 by 3 into integration from 0 to 1 t raised to 2 by 3 into 1 minus t raised to minus 1 by 3 dt. Now we have expressed the given integral in terms of beta function. As you know, beta of mn is equal to integration from 0 to 1 x raised to m minus 1 into 1 minus x raised to n minus 1 dx. Now here m minus 1 is 2 by 3, therefore m is 5 by 3, that is 16 by 3 into beta of 5 by 3, and n minus 1 is minus 1 by 3, therefore n is 2 by 3. This is what the value of the given integral in terms of beta function. And now we will express now in terms of gamma function, that we know the relation between beta and gamma. Beta of mn equal to gamma of m into gamma of n divided by gamma of m plus n. Now which is equal to 16 by 3. Using this property, we can write gamma of 5 by 3 into gamma of 2 by 3 divided by gamma of 5 by 3 plus 2 by 3, which is equal to, we can write 16 by 3 into gamma of 5 by 3 into gamma of 2 by 3 divided by gamma of 5 by 3 plus 2 by 3 is gamma of 7 by 3, and which we can write this as 16 by 3 into bracket gamma of 5 by 3 can be written as gamma of 1 plus 2 by 3 into gamma of 2 by 3. Gamma of 7 by 3 can be written as gamma of 1 plus 4 by 3, and which is equal to 16 by 3 into, can write gamma of 1 plus 2 by 3 as a 2 by 3 into gamma of 2 by 3 into gamma of 2 by 3 divided by gamma of 1 plus 4 by 3 can be written as 4 by 3 into gamma of 4 by 3 using the property gamma of n plus 1 is equal to n into gamma of n. Further, by simplifying, we get 16 by 3 into 2 by 3 into gamma of 2 by 3 whole square, that is gamma of 2 by 3 into gamma of 2 by 3, and this 4 by 3 as it is, and again writing gamma of 4 by 3 as a 1 by 3 into gamma of 1 by 3. which is equal to 8 into 16 by 3 into 2 by 3 divided by 4 by 3, we get 8 into gamma of 2 by 3 whole square divided by gamma of 1 by 3, which is the value of the given integral by using beta function. Now pause the video for a while and evaluate. I hope you have completed. Here we can write the given integral as integration from 0 to 1 x square into bracket 1 minus x raised to 3 by 2 dx equal to beta of 3 comma 5 by 2. Since we have beta of mn equal to integration from 0 to 1 x raised to m minus 1 into 1 minus x raised to n minus 1 dx. Now here directly the given integral is in the form of x raised to m minus 1 into 1 minus x raised to n minus 1. And using the relation between beta and gamma function, we can write gamma of 3 into gamma of 5 by 2 divided by gamma of 3 plus 5 by 2, which you can write as a gamma of 3 into gamma of 5 by 2 divided by gamma of 3 plus 5 by 2 is gamma of 11 by 2. Further, by using the property, we can write gamma of 3 we can write 2 factorial, and we have kept gamma of 5 by 2 as it is, and we can write gamma of L1 by 2 as 9 by 2 into 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into gamma of 5 by 2 using the property of gamma function. Here gamma of 5 by 2, gamma of 5 by 2 will get cancelled. By simplifying, we get the answer 16 by 315. Now we will solve one more example. Evaluate integration from 0 to 3 x raised to 3 by 2 divided by square root of 3 minus x dx into integration from 0 to 1 upon square root of 1 minus x raised to 1 by 4 dx. Now here we have product of two integrals are there, therefore we solve separately and then we will take the product. First we will take the I1 is equal to integration from 0 to 3 x raised to 3 by 2 divided by square root of 3 minus x dx. And to express this integral in terms of beta function, here suitable substitution is x equal to 3t, then we get dx equal to 3 dt, and accordingly we will change the limit. When x is equal to 0, we get t equal to 0, and when x is equal to 3, we get t equal to 1. Now substituting these substitutions in the given integral, we get I1 equal to integration from 0 to 1 3t raised to 3 by 2 divided by square root of 3 minus 3t and dx as 3 dt. Now here 3 raised to 3 by 2 into 3 and divided by square root of 3, we get 9 into integration from 0 to 1, that is t raised to 3 by 2 into 1 minus t raised to minus 1 by 2 dt. Now we have expressed the given integral in terms of beta function. Here m minus 1 is 3 by 2, therefore m is 5 by 2, and here n minus 1 is minus 1 by 2, therefore n is 1 by 2. That is the value of the integral in terms of beta function is 9 into beta of 5 by 2 comma 1 by 2. Now using the relation between beta and gamma function, we can write 9 into gamma of 5 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 2 divided by gamma of 5 by 2 plus 1 by 2, that is gamma of 3. And now using property of gamma function, that is we can write 9 into gamma of 5 by 2, we can write 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 2 and this gamma of 1 by 2, and gamma of 3 is 2 factorial. Now which is equal to, we can write simplification of this constant term is 27 by 8 into gamma of 1 by 2 whole square, which is equal to 27 by 8. As we know the property of gamma function, gamma of 1 by 2 is root pi whole square, that is 27 pi by 8. This is the value of the integral I1. Next we will consider I2 equal to integration from 0 to 1 upon square root of 1 minus x raised to 1 by 4 dx. And to express this in terms of beta function, here you will take x raised to 1 by 4 equal to t, that is you get x equal to t raised to 4, therefore dx equal to what, to get 4t cube dt, and we will change the limit accordingly. When x equal to 0, we get t equal to 0, and when x equal to 1, we get t equal to 1. And using these substitutions in the given integral, we get I2 equal to integration from 0 to 1. Now here the value of dx is 4t cube dt divided by square root of 1 minus t dt, and which is equal to, we can write, we have taken 4 outside, 4 into integration from 0 to 1 t cube into 1 in bracket 1 minus t raised to minus 1 by 2, taking the square root of 1 minus t to the numerator. Now the example is reduced in terms of beta function, and we can write 4 into, here again m minus 1 is 3, therefore here m is 4, and n minus 1 is minus 1 by 2, therefore n is 1 by 2. Therefore the value of this integral in terms of beta function is beta of 4 comma 1 by 2, and which is equal to, use the relation between beta and gamma function, which is equal to 4 into gamma of 4 into gamma of 1 by 2 divided by gamma of 9 by 2, that is gamma of 4 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to 4 as it is, and gamma of 4 is 3 factorial, and gamma of 1 by 2 as it is, and gamma of 9 by 2 can be written as 7 by 2 into 5 by 2 into 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 into gamma of 1 by 2. And therefore I2 equal to, here gamma of 1 by 2, gamma of 1 by 2 will get cancelled. This 4 and 3 factorial is 6, and 7 into 5 into 3, and here 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, that is 16 we have written here. By simplifying this, we get 128 divided by 35. And now finally you have to take the product of two integrals. Hence the value of the first integral is 27 pi by 8 into value of the second integral is 128 by 35, which is equal to 432 pi divided by 35.